True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look.
Who?
Y'all.
We're not talking about fairy
We're
tales.
talking about him.
Okay.
He's talked about. It's too late. Oh well. I'm not changing my mind.
He will never, ever.
You a hater like shit. How you gonna say that to your friend? I would never tell you you can't be with goddamn what's his name?
Who?
The guy you love. What's his name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly who.
I have no idea what you're
I'm
talking
talking about.
I hate you.
Yeah, baby. Let me meet him, honey. I'm gonna be trying every man. My girlfriend, she loves you.
I wouldn't want you to do that.
I know I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do it anyway because that's the friend I am. I looks out for my people, but you don't give a fuck.
Nobody said this.
Y'all
like
could be
him.
right here in your face. That's a lie. Into the pit of hell. He didn't take this damn paper.
They're gonna probably get back together anyway, so
don't
I
give a
can't
damn.
lust after him. Oh, stop it! And
Now you don't think he fine? He fine.
I mean, everybody think
Yeah,
you
but
think
you
he's
said-
fine.
Yeah, but when they broke up, you said I'll take him. You was a lie. No, I ain't. You said that quick, fast, and a fucking hurry. I said, I know that's right. That's my friend. She better get her man. That's right. You'll take him. Shit, not like he leftovers, but you know.
At this point, every man would be a leftover. So
At this point, please don't be leftover, y'all, please.
he is somebody's leftover.
Don't. Okay, so you ready?
Let's get to it.
What we doing? I mean, you know. Oh, she was talking about being a Jay-Z in that song. Oh,
I want a man who could be himself around me.
I do too.
But he got to be a man.
He can't be no pussy nigga.
Ooh,
I mean,
stop
it's
it.
serious. That's what I like to call it. That's what it is. Okay, I can't be too country. I realized last time I went country.
Well, that's who you are.
That's
That's your roots. So why are you denying that?
Not deny. Why is my thing giving?
Oh, because I cut you off. There you go. You're back. And you're back. Back.
Okay, let's test our sound. Testing. 1, 2.
3. Are y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
You ready?
We ready.
This is Chelsea.
This is Mimi.
You can find me at the Chelsea Gilmore at. Oh, it's the other way. At the Chelsea Gilmore on Instagram.
And you can find me at Mihara, that is MIHARAINDIA, Mihara India at Instagram.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
And the show Corn Liquor Chronicles at Corn Liquor Chronicles.
CORNLIQUORCHRONICLES.
I think you just spelled it wrong.
I ain't spelled shit wrong.
I think you spelled it wrong.
I have won spelling bees, baby.
Really? How far
Yes.
did you get? And what grade were you in?
It doesn't matter.
So you guys can tell if she spelled it wrong. I think she spelled it wrong. But if not, you can find it. Corn Liquor Chronicles. Spelled the way corn, and you spell liquor and chronicles on Instagram.
Yeah,
you can see a lot of funny stuff.
She got to be right.
You can find a lot of funny little clips and things, especially of Mimi, because she's a wild child. Hilarious.
Okay.
Aren't you?
I mean, that's what the people say.
Again, hey, y'all. So we're gonna give y'all some updates from some of the topics we talked about last week. I'm gonna let Mimi take it from here.
Yes, guys. Hey, out there in Lover's Land, we got some new news. We want to rewind back to Kim K and Pete, honey. Guess what?
What?
After 9 months, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson call it quits, honey.
What?
That was quick, child.
I guess the D wasn't that great.
It couldn't have been, honey. 9 months, honey. I heard they was down in Australia, down and under, darling, getting under, honey. She said, I got to get it in and get it out within these 9 months, honey. And they now have broken up.
So, wait, though.
What?
But do you think maybe that they was just doing it too much and it just got old or something? Like, you know, when you fresh out of some tumultuous previous relationship so maybe she was just all about the D.
Yeah, I think it could have possibly been a rebound. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, after Kanye, you know, Ye, better known as, after him, you know, what do? You got to have a little fun, because I'm sure he was driving me crazy. I'm sorry, I love him, you know, Gemini's, though. They got 2 people. And so, yeah, she probably just needed a little outlet. And I think that was enough for her. I mean, because that's what I questioned last time.
Basically broke up. Do you think she broke up with him? Yeah, because he was probably all sniffing up that butt.
Sniffing like a hound dog.
And I don't really think he really cares that much. He probably knew what it was. He's like, all right, whatever.
He's like, yeah, I just had fun. I mean, you know, I'm with Kim K. He's probably talking to the boys like, hey, I'm with Kim. What else? What else is there better to do right now? I mean, and then they
bang,
broke
bang,
up.
bang.
You know, this is going to raise his little clout, you know. So,
I mean,
shout out
he was
to Kim.
with Ariana Grande before that, so I'm just saying.
I mean, she's just
not
saying.
before that, but before. Yeah, it was another. Okay, anyway, yeah. So
well,
he ain't not used to nothing. Something.
Yeah, he's used to the upper of the uppers, but Kim was the upper of the upper.
Was she? Though?
Shout out. Well, you know, that's what they say on the streets. But shout out to Pete and Kim. Yeah. Sorry it didn't work, guys. Maybe next time.
So who you think she might date next?
Girl, she need a break. Sorry, Kim, I love you, but you need a break, child.
She need to just spend some time with them children.
Shoot, yeah, spend some time with those beautiful babies. They are gorgeous, honey. All of them. All of the little Kim KKs are giving cuteness, honey. Yeah. Cuteness, patootness.
But she had fun. I mean, shout out to Kim, girl.
It was 9 months. I mean, literally, I
guys
can't
do
get
it all
past
the time.
10 minutes with a man.
So let's not even go there right now.
So
we'll come back to that topic.
Shoot, you know. So I guess there was no wedding bells in the air, because clearly that was never a factor, apparently. Okay, well, anyway, shout out to you guys. I wanted to give a quick little update on my surgery.
Oh, yeah. Last time we talked about, you gave us some insight on, what was it called again?
Basically my fibroids.
Yeah, but what was the surgery
An
called?
abdominal myomectomy. And I went in and I, you know, was freaking out, and, you know, but everything went well. You know, I was put under anesthesia, and I woke up, obviously, because, honey, I would be a bad mama jamma if I wasn't.
You would be a dead one.
A dead one.
But go ahead.
Jamma. Anyway, let me talk. So, got the surgery, guys. I was supposed to have 3 fibroids removed. They removed 13 fibroids.
I saw the picture, y'all. That junk, one of them was like a softball.
From my uterus.
Can you imagine?
I can, yes.
So they range from softball, baseball size down to what size? So you think?
Raisins. Peas. You know?
You see? Went from 3 to 13.
And they can get as big as a human baby. I mean,
there's
one
aliens,
woman
I keep saying.
in
That's a growth. That's something just
Africa
growing.
that had a report about having the biggest fibroid ever. It was like massive. It looked like she was carrying 5 children in her belly. So anyway, got the fibroids removed. Boom. It was a success. I literally had no pain.
Okay, and can I cut in right here? Because before the surgery, she was giving me all this whole thing about, oh my God, I'm going to be bedridden for 2, 3, 6 weeks, and I can't drive, and basically trying to give me the sob story. Like, she wanted me to come and cater to her and all that. So I said, girl, there's a thing called Uber Eats and all of these things. So she kept saying all this stuff, y'all, like, I'm going to be in the bed. I can't drive. I can't do nothing. Do you know about 2-3 days later, she was up in the club? Up in the club.
That is
but talking all that junk. And she was getting mad at me because I was like, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be all, you ain't going to be all bed, in the bed, can't move type stuff. And she was in the club.
First of all, never in the club. That's a lie.
Okay,
That
at a party.
That was never at a party.
You wasn't at a party?
I was not at a party.
Where were you at?
A gathering with people.
And what is that? AKA?
No, that's
a party.
That's
how many people was it?
That's going to a friend's house and just
how many
there.
people though?
I don't know. I didn't count.
How many about?
It doesn't matter.
How
the
many
point
about?
is the
100, 200?
Anyway, see
a party.
Anywho, darling, I was not at a party. I was not out shaking a tail feather. I was actually sitting at a friend's home, literally.
What? At least.
And it wasn't 3 days
people.
later. Anyway.
And then you go to a what did you call it? A rap party or something like that?
Yes, the TV show that I am on, they had a rap party, and I
party. See, she said it wasn't
rap
a party.
Rap.
But
That's
the point
what
is,
it's called.
It
Anyway,
wasn't as bad, and that's a good thing. But go ahead, finish telling your story.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was in
that's because you got God in your
no
corner.
pain. I asked the doctor or the nurse when I was sitting there lying in the bed the next day, what pain medication am I on? She said, Miss Henry, you're not on any. Do you want some? Do you need some? I said, well, what kind of body is this? Okay. Because I had been doing my research before and saw videos where women were saying how they were in pain. They had to take all this medication and this and the third. And here I am sitting up in the hospital like a daisy. I was so proud of my doctor. I was like, hey, go ahead, Swanks. I had little reservations before at first. But I was like, okay, go ahead, get your stick out. So anyway, I had no pain, no gain. And then so the next day I walked and I went home literally the next afternoon, late in the afternoon, which was great. Had a full recovery. I got my staples removed. That was fine.
So you had no pain at all?
I had no pain. The only thing I had was like pressure. Before I was able to be released, I had to pass gas. And I had to pass gas and walk. And why they say you have to pass gas is because after getting cut open like that, your body holds onto this gas.
Yeah, air.
So you have to pass it. And I passed it the next day, girl. So
was it a long
it was
one
just
or
it was
a short
just
one?
it was a
few
little poops. But one was giving
aggressive.
Yes.
But that's good.
I didn't know I had staples though. When he came and said staples, that kind of scared me.
You never looked?
No, it was bandaged up. So I never looked and I was like, staples. Anyway, long story short, it went great. The surgery was a success. I had 13 fibroids removed.
Thank you, Jesus.
I wasn't under any type of bed, written type of, requirements. However, I did have a 4 to 6 week recovery time. So I was trying to adhere by that. But in the middle of the healing, maybe 2 weeks later, I get an invite to come and hang out at a house. And so I did that,
No, that was not 2 weeks. Was it really 2 weeks?
It was almost, yes.
Okay.
So, but I drove fast. I'm a very independent woman. First of all, I'm very independent.
Shout out to the independent women out there.
Shout out to the independent women.
INDEPE.
I'm single, sexy, and independent, honey. And so I had friends, of course, to come and help. But, I don't want to burden people. And so I just pushed that thing out, baby. I'm still healing. But a little sad news, I did learn that because of the surgery, I had some pain a few weeks later. And I was feeling really bad. I was having some pain on my lower right backside. And I was like, what is this gas? Because I had some hibachi for 3 days in a row.
Hibachi.
I had some hibachi noodles, vegan. Well, I don't know if the noodles was about vegan. They might not have been. But listen, hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But I did have garlic noodles and veggies for 3 days in a row. And I thought, oh my gosh, I got gas. It's gas. Here, right after the surgery, it's gas. Well, lo and behold, I went back to the hospital several times, and I found out that I have.
No, but tell them about how you went to the hospital the first time. They misdiagnosed you. Come on, get the details.
I went to the hospital, guys.
She was in really bad pain.
I was in really bad pain. They did some tests meaning MRIs, CAT scans, taking blood, all that stuff. They come back and say, oh, you have pneumonia.
And they did a CAT scan without giving her the liquid. I've never heard of that. Is that something that they do?
Pneumonia? I had not one symptom of pneumonia. Never had pneumonia. Never thought about pneumonia. I had it, apparently.
That's
and then
what
I
they
said,
said.
okay. They give me antibiotics. Boom, bam. All right, ma'am, you're discharged. Okay, I go home. The pain is increasing. I mean, it's to the point where I couldn't even sniff. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. That hurt me. Okay? It was like if I bend over, if I sat down, talk, it didn't matter. It was pain radiating up to my shoulder. And I said, nah, I can't live like this. So 2 days later, I went back to the hospital. Lo and behold, they did the same test, but this time when they did the CAT scan, they did the liquid or the sodium or whatever they call it to highlight my organs. Boom, boom, boom. I find out I have an acute pulmonary embolism, which is a small blood clot in my right lung.
What the blood clot?
Because of the freaking surgery. Now, there are risks to surgery. We all know that. They gave me paperwork, and blood clots was one of them. But anyway, we are healed and we are whole in the matchless name of Jesus, and no weapon formed will prosper. I'm taking medication that will eradicate and bust these blood clots.
Amen.
But otherwise, I'm doing good and I'm doing well, honey.
That's
I'm still
crazy.
fine as fuck.
Do you think you got up and partied too quickly, and that's why?
No, it had nothing to do with it because I asked them all of that.
You did?
I asked them everything I could think about.
Right. I got you.
You know, everything. I was like, could it have been this? They said, no, ma'am, it's more than likely. Now, it could have been because I was on birth control before, and I found out that those can cause blood clots. Blood clots. Birth control can cause blood clots. I have been taking them straight for 2 years and a half, almost 3.
To manage her pain.
To manage the periods and the pain. Anyway, guys, I am healed and whole. My body's healing. I'm healing. I'm fine as hell. I feel good as hell. You never know, honey, because baby got back. Okay.
She ain't got that much back. But she came back.
I take offense to that.
Anyway, I mean, hey, I ain't got back either, girl, but whatever.
I got enough back to throw it. Baby, let me tell you.
Oh, she be throwing the back, not the booty.
See, you know, we always have a hater in our corner.
That's all
Let
right.
me tell you
the
something,
first step
honey.
is accepted.
I ain't
Is
never
admitting
had
it.
no complaints.
I got it.
I ain't never had no complaints.
Okay. Let's go on to the next thing, y'all. We gotta talk about this Beyonce Kelly's beef.
Talk about it, girl. Tell us what they talking about in the streets.
I mean, you know, Beyonce dropped her album, right? You know, everybody went crazy. All the Beehive
What was it
and
called?
everybody
Renaissance?
else. It's called the Renaissance.
Renaissance.
And
I Googled that too to see exactly what Renaissance meant.
well, what is Renaissance? You know what that means. We learned that like in history or something.
I mean,
like that.
but sometimes you need a
read it for the people.
refresher.
Read it for the people. What does
Let's
Renaissance
see.
mean?
Renaissance means it means the act of changing in a positive way, a period during which things are improving.
Coming out the pandemic, things got to improve.
Or
Okay.
it could be considered as a period in European history, marking the transition from the Middle Ages
Yeah, that's
to
what I
modernity and covering the 15th and 16th centuries.
Okay,
Renaissance.
so it's all about renewal, changing, all of that stuff. So yeah, so Beyonce drops her album. Drop it like it's hot. And she dropped it like it was hot. You know, that's how Beyonce do.
Ooh, I'm fanning myself, girl.
And so, particular song, Kelly's kind of was beefing. She got on her social media, right?
Yeah.
The song was what was the name of the song again? Hold up.
My Milkshake?
No, that was the sample that Kelly's was beefing about. But the song on Beyonce's album is called Energy, and it's featuring Beam. And I know Beam. Good guy.
Shout out to Beam.
Shout out to Beam, and shout out to all the writers and producers
All
on
the
that
writers
song,
and
because I know
producers.
quite a few of them. So
Shut up.
Yeah. So Kelly's got on social media and basically blasted, just went in on Beyonce, Pharrell, Chad, basically just them. Not even the rest of you know, nobody even mattered. But you know, she was probably in her emotions.
What's she saying?
Just talking mad stuff, like just mad. Just talking about, Beyonce is supposed to be all about the woman empowerment, Pharrell is a thief. I don't know. I'm what do you call it?
Low
Ad-libbing what
down,
she was
dirty
saying.
one.
And that Chad Chad Hugo, part of the Neptunes, has no backbone, and he just goes and whatever. So, okay, but she was beefing with all three of them, and just mad because they didn't come to her and let her know or get approval to use Milkshake sample on Beyonce's song Energy. And I'm just wondering, like, okay. She was mad at Pharrell because apparently her and Pharrell, when she was first signed and working with him, I guess he got all of her. Young, just live it up to being young and dumb and just happy to be in the business.
Just
and
happy to be here.
Yeah, happy to be up in there. A lot of people
money.
have made that mistake, and you're happy and you trust the people who you were working with and all this stuff. And apparently he never gave her, I don't know,
her
publishing,
credit.
or maybe he just took it all.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Well, I heard she's definitely a writer.
Oh, she is. She's most definitely a writer. Khalees is an artist, a true artist, and all creative and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. So, so she was beefing, and I mean, some people say she was right in that, but no one knows the whole story, and some people feel that she should have just, instead of going on social media, but people want the attention and all of that, that she should have just had her people call their people and worked it out. But she was beefing with them. I just personally think, like, if it was Pharrell who used the sample, why are you mad at Beyonce? Beyonce probably not even thinking about that.
Girl.
She's, it ain't her that's really
Beyonce's
clearing
busy,
the stuff.
baby.
It's her
She's
people.
busy.
So I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts? Because I know you know a little bit about it. Like,
well, here's the thing.
Is it Pharrell's fault? Is it Beyonce? Did Beyonce know?
I can't say that anyone.
Should Kelly's have handled it differently?
I can't say that it was anyone's fault, because I'm not in that industry or into that degree where I know somebody's at fault and can say candidly, that he's at fault. I do.
The question is, should Pharrell have came to her and I
do.
I think she was just more butthurt that she wasn't acknowledged that she was influenced.
And I would be too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I'm an artist and I've lent my talent to something, I'm not saying you got to constantly give me kudos or whatever, but if you're going to sample my stuff or use it in some way, I would think that someone would reach out to me to make sure it's okay, because me as a regular person can't even go and put music up on a computer. You got to say, I don't own the rights. And so, my whole thing is just common courtesy. You know what I mean? I'm not a mainstream artist, but my thing is I feel like you give respect where respect is due.
And you have a point, though, because you said just like you have to put, you don't own the rights. But did Khalees even own the rights to that? Or she was just a performer?
I mean, but if you're writing and then someone produced, that's where I'm saying it gets sticky.
Well, she wrote it. What they used was a sample of the music.
Well, of the music, not the lyrics.
Yeah.
See, there's where it gets sticky.
Didn't you say you saw somebody on Instagram or somebody that showed the different,
Well, I did see a video on Instagram where there was this guy that was pretty much comparing all of the songs on Beyonce's new album, Renaissance, with songs that have been
that she sampled,
produced in the past, or whatever you want to call it. And they were very similar in nature, like the songs, and now her new songs. It was giving twin, like she copied it. I mean, but not copied, but copied and paste. And
but I think the whole album was like she's paying homage to those, because she did that whole remix with with Madonna's Justify My, no, that wasn't Justify My Love, but the Vogue. So she was paying homage.
Yeah, she's collaborating.
Yeah, paying homage. So
but my thing is, I don't know if anyone was at fault or anything like that. I think it's an unfortunate situation, because now the song has been completely erased. Beyonce.
No, the song hasn't been erased. She was like, oh, okay.
Okay,
you beefing? I'm going to go.
She said, okay.
I'm taking the sample back.
I don't have time for this. Jay? Jay? They're at it again. That's all she had to say, and it was done, baby, because Jay don't play.
She pulled it. And, you know, I guess the only people at this point, I was wondering, because I thought she just pulled the full song, but no, she just took the sample. Because I'm like, the writers and everybody to put their work into it, they would have been affected, but that's not the case. She just took the sample out. So the song is still...
The song is still the song.
It is what it is.
Saying, listen, bitch, you fucked up. You messed up, okay? I was trying to work with you. But now, goodbye. Mm-hmm. Jay!
Baby. Do it again.
Jay!
They're messing with me.
They fucking with me, Jay. What did you tell me to do, Jay?
So you already know.
Jay was like, it's okay, baby, it's okay. I got you.
Just pull that joint off.
What we're going to do is we're going to pull it and be quiet for the rest of our lives.
Honestly, it was probably totally her idea.
I mean, you know, because Beyonce, she claims to not just be his wife, honey. She said, I ain't just his trophy, bitch. Mm-hmm. She said, I got the brains with the balls and the beauty, baby.
So now the sample has been pulled, and, you know, the song is still out. And
so what's the conclusion? What are we saying? What's going to happen with these people?
The whole thing is, it's like, I don't know. Did Khalees make any comment? I haven't looked further, but, you know, I just think that it could have been handled differently.
Yeah, offline.
You know, a lot of people just like attention. Every social media is the devil. But anyway, I think it could have been handled differently. And, you know, she was probably in her emotions, and she just feels like, you know, she's definitely influenced a lot of people, Khalees, that is. And
yeah, I feel her, you know, I mean,
but
I'm not going to say she was right or wrong, but I mean, I think a person can express how they feel.
Yeah, they can, but just don't go, you might have went after the wrong person. Like, I'm sure Beyonce beat, you would have like asked for a meeting with her, she would have been like, yeah, sure, come on, let's talk.
She said they all know each other. I don't know why she ain't called her. She said, we all know each other, we all in the circle, she said. So if she was in the circle, she should have called the circle, because the Beehive is not happy.
Yeah, the Beehive came after her. But okay, y'all. On that note,
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a little break, honey. I know y'all tired and out there wanting some good tunes in your ear. And so, since we're speaking of our girl B, well, let's take you back to church, honey. Let's give you this church girl vibe, because it's giving, yeah. Just listen.
You know what it's giving.
It's giving.
She is a church girl. We just had this conversation.
She's a church girl, and I mean, you know, I love the fact that I'm a church girl. I am
exactly, and you can't judge
girl.
You can't judge me.
Judge me, honey.
And there's a lot of church girls out there who go to church, but they on that pole the very next day.
I'm not gonna tell them to be. What did she say?
What did she say?
A trick?
No, she said thotty.
I'm not gonna tell the people to be a thotty. I'm not a thotty.
You gonna be a thotty with your husband?
Absolutely.
So that's what she's saying. Ooh. Beyonce is basing this off of her relationship.
We're talking about my husband.
We're talking about her husband.
No, you're talking about me.
Okay, let's go ahead to this song, Church Girl, Beyonce, y'all. We about to listen to this right now. Right now.
Nobody. You can be my daddy if you want to. You can be my daddy if you want to. You can get it tatted if you want to. You can get it tatted if you want to. Put your lighters in the sky, get this motherfucker litty. She gon' shake that ass and them pretty tickle bitties. So get your racks up, get your math up. I'ma back it up, back it up. I'ma bust it, back it up. I see them great sweats, I see a blank check. It's finally on the other side. Finally found the earth, she smiles, swimming through the like a thotty, drop it like a thotty. Bad girls acting raunchy, church girl, don't hurt nobody. You can be my daddy if you want to. You can get it tatted if you want to. Put your lighters in the sky, get this motherfucker litty. She gon' shake that ass and them pretty tickle bitties. So get your racks up, get your math up. I'ma back it up, back it up. I'ma pussy, back it up. I see them great sweats, I see a blank check. It must be the cash cause it ain't your face. It must be the cash cause it ain't your face. Now do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, spin it. Now spin it, baby, do it. Now spin that cash a little harder. And she might let you dive in the water. Drop it like a thotty, drop it like a thotty. Nah, drop it like a thotty, drop it like a thotty. Oh, drop it like a thotty, drop it like a thotty. Good girls, acting bad, church girls, don't hurt nobody. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. Trying to bring the life up in your body.
Welcome back.
Yo.
Ow.
How y'all like that? How y'all like that church girl? Church girl was giving it.
Church girl was giving it, honey. It was giving, I'm going to church this morning, and tonight I'm partying. I'm going to shake it low like a tail feather.
Okay.
Shout out to B. I love you, B.
Yeah, girl. You doing it. Okay, so we're going into our politics and the dumb-ish people do. So how about this? And I'm just curious, like, lightning, just things. When things just happen, it's just, I always go and, ooh, that's kind of crazy. And why did that happen there? And, so lightning strike at the White House. Unfortunately, people died in that, but it was at the White House. So apparently they said it's across the street from the White House. So lightning struck. And 3 people died, 1 injured, right across the street from the White House. What is going on in D.C., y'all?
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm from D.C. I'm from the inner city D.C. And this is a little weird. We don't normally have these type of issues, but you never know. I mean, because the White House has been full of tricksters and tricks. So, that energy could be, around there. And it's like boom, bam, boom.
Yeah, but the innocent got killed. Or were they innocent?
Oh, were they? Dang, what's such a unfortunate way to go, man. You just walk in and boom, lightning strike. But they say when it strike, it hits something. So
What?
Yeah, that's what happens when lightning strikes. That means it's made contact with its target.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. All I know is
hope
I don't want to be
lightning
struck by lightning.
No, ma'am. No, sir.
Although, when I was younger, I remember my cousin said
What is that?
that as I was walking up to my grandparents' front porch coming in, he's like, "Yo, Joe, lightning just struck over you and it didn't hit you." I was like, "What?" Because I ain't see it. I ain't feel nothing. But, yeah, that's something else. But again, it didn't hit me.
It didn't hit you, but it hit them. So
I am a lightning strike. What?
Ow.
Huh?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, dumb-ish people do. Mimi, tell me about that lady and the monkeys.
Girl, we got a lady over here claiming that she was, over in, what is this? Pennsylvania. She was in Pennsylvania or somewhere in one of those rural places, and she saw a crash, and the crash ended up having monkeys in the back.
Monkeys
In the
Monkey
back,
pox.
and she said she was experiencing symptoms after coming in contact with the monkeys because she went up to the truck because she thought they were zoo monkeys.
Wait. So it was a crash, and it was like one of them big. What do you call it? What do you call it?
Tractor trail. It was like a tractor,
semi, whatever.
Trailer, whatever.
And it was carrying monkeys.
Big truck carrying.
So it flipped over or something like
Missouri.
that?
It was in Missouri,
Oh,
honey.
it was in Missouri.
Why are African monkeys being carried to a lab in a semi-truck in Missouri?
And here's the thing that gotcha. It flipped. Oh, it got into an accident.
It got into an accident.
Because that means they
nobody
weren't supposed
was
to be doing what they were supposed to be doing
here
anyway.
comes, let's say Deborah, because she's giving Deborah vibes. Here comes Deborah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, the truck flipped over.
It's a truck flipped over.
And it's a bunch of boxes
I'm gonna
outside.
get out in the middle of the night where no one is around in a rural area, no lights, it's dark, and see what's going on. Because I can help.
She walks up and realizes it's monkeys, of course, but not the zoo ones, the non-kept ones, the primal ones, the primal monkeys. And apparently she caused some symptoms. But let's
Wait. No, I thought you said that they were like lab test monkeys.
They were lab
So these are the poor little monkeys that they... Hold on. We can play that for them. Pause. So these were the poor test monkeys. I mean, monkey primates, they're the closest thing to human beings. And these are the ones that they're shooting up with all of these diseases, testing them and checking them, and seeing how they react to it, because again, they are the closest thing to humans. And this happened when again?
This happened maybe I want to say a few months ago or a few weeks ago.
And when did this whole monkeypox thing start coming around?
Honey, you put the timeline together.
Wow.
You better at math than me, but what it says was that East African monkeys were headed to a Missouri lab in the middle of the night. And one woman decided that she was going to get out and help. We got to hear what she's got to say, because, this is a very interesting story.
Yeah, let's hear. Let's hear what I should have put it on the Bluetooth, but let's do our best to hear what this thing that's going on.
Okay, we're going to hear what this lady has to say.
Michelle Fallon never thought something like this would happen.
I thought, well, zoo monkeys. I didn't know these were animal test monkeys.
After witnessing a crash on a Pennsylvania highway
It
and
was
stopping
Pennsylvania.
to help, she learned the truck was carrying 100 monkeys from East Africa, headed for a Missouri test lab.
I thought they were, okay, they have their shots, they're good, they've been checked. I didn't know they could have diseases or whatever.
After checking to make sure the driver was okay, she went up to the trailer full of crates, thinking there were cats inside.
They had this green cloth over, so I peel it back and I go to stick my finger in there.
You stuck your
to
finger
try
in
to
it.
cut it, and it pops set up, and I'm like, oh, it's a monkey.
3 of the monkeys escaped in the crash, and 1 was recovered. 2 others were put down. But the outbreak forced health officials.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I got questions, Deborah.
Too. Because she just said that she thought that they were all of this stuff, but then you thought they were cats.
She thought they were cats. First of all,
no, did she think they were cats originally?
She originally thought they were cats. That's
Really?
what the lady just said. She went up because she thought they were cats.
No, she said. Okay, maybe
she stuck her finger in. Where the fuck is you sticking? Excuse me. I'm sorry, the language. Why would you stick your finger in the crates, Deborah?
But
even if it was a cat.
But why would you think a whole big truck full of cats?
She didn't know it was a cat.
No, I think she knew it was monkeys. She probably saw them suckers scattering around, and she thought she was going to go get her a free monkey and have her a companion.
It's questionable why she was on that road any damn way. What was she doing out there? If that was the same road that was leading to the lab, why was she there?
It was probably a freeway, though.
I don't give a damn what it was. Deborah, alleged Deborah, listen here. I don't think that was smart to walk up to a trailer and put your finger.
I don't think she thought they were cats.
In an unknown box full of lab
She thought
monkeys.
she was going to get her a quick little
But
monkey
you heard what they said, though.
Be like Michael Jackson and what's
escape.
Michael Jackson's monkey chimpanzee called?
I can't remember, but it's Mr. Something. But my thing is, you heard what they said.
Bubbles.
2 escaped.
Yeah, and that's
so
the
what
monkeypox
if we
all
have
around the
been?
world.
There's the
All
monkeypox
around the
people.
world.
Deborah brought the monkeypox to us.
No, Deborah ain't bringing it. Them people who was there.
Whoever that was taking a damn trailer.
And here's the other thing: they were African monkey. I mean, I don't know where else monkeys are, but yeah, they have them in India. But African monkeys.
African monkeys. What lets you know?
But and they also said, hold up. They also said that the monkeypox supposedly originated in Africa.
Oh, did it? Or did you steal them and bring them over here and put it in them and then let them run loose in the wild and meet Deborah?
This all sound a little bit shady to me, if you ask me.
It is shady, Deborah. I'm gonna have to let me give you a tip, Deborah, or for the Deborahs out there.
Stop being nosy.
Especially, I don't want to say it, but the Caucasian women, I know y'all love the animals. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all love them. It's
I love
okay.
animals. That's
Black
not just
people-
Caucasian women.
Okay, well, listen, they seem to love them a little more. Would you go up to a box and stick your finger in it?
No, I would not go up to a box. First of all, I wouldn't even go up and no. This
That's
ain't no
what I'm
scary
saying.
movie. I watched too many of them, and I'm not
listen,
going to nothing strange
I
or
got
nothing like
girlfriends
that.
that
But
are
I
white.
always wanted a monkey as a pet. But my mom was like, "Oh no," because when she lived in East Africa, when my grandfather was in the Air Force, she said they had one. She said, "But no, Chelsea, they will get mad and throw their shit at you. You do not want a monkey."
That sounds like a black man.
What? I don't know about a black man throwing his poop at you though.
Oh, his poop.
Shit. I said shit.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
No,
Never
they
mind.
will
Erase-
literally
forget that.
right. Get
Here's
and
the
move.
thing, though. I
Like
just
that.
want to let the people out here know. If you see something, say something.
But
You
don't go up
over
to
there.
it.
Don't go over there and investigate and thinking now.
Nah, she thought she was gonna get some
goddamn
free something real
you
quick.
FBI, criminal minds. and
You want
shit.
none of that.
You
She
wanna
thought she was about to
feed
go-
the cats.
go
No,
luck up.
Don't do none of that. I say walk away. Don't even get out the car. Just call your nearest emergency person and let them know that you have encountered an accident and it's a little, suspicious.
And they don't say curiosity killed the cat for no reason. And she should have just called 911 and be
Deborah,
like, help.
are you still alive? Because I'm worried about you, baby. She said, I just put my finger. Girl, anyway, what's the next topic?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, guys, we want to go ahead and give you some crazy products, crazy things in this market world. I don't know if these are crazy things, but, we got some...
You know what? There's a lot of stuff out here that people are doing and trying. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of any things like, what do they call them? I don't know the exact name, but they're like vagina steamers. It helps to clear out the cooch.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
The herbal thing or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What, have you tried that?
I've not tried it.
I have a friend that like sells the actual thing. You can, they have them like you can buy them and
Oh, wow.
sit
And it
on
steams
them,
your
and it
cooch?
steams the cooch. It's supposed to just steam. Well, I don't have
Well,
too
why would
many.
it steam it?
It's steaming all the ghosts and the goblins out of that mother for all of the people.
But I don't know if steam should be going
I don't
up
think
there.
I need that. No, I mean I'm okay. I mean yeah. What's wrong?
I mean, I
with it?
guess
If you're
steam in the
but,
shower
like,
is steam, but that's just steam in
But it's
general.
like herbals
this
and things
is a
that goes up
targeted
in-
steam.
Yeah. But I don't think I have too many cobwebs. And
Is it
things
to
up in
clean
there.
it, or what is it?
I guess it's for the folks that need that sucker cleaned down.
Oh, I don't need that, baby. You're supposed to clean. It cleans itself.
I mean,
if they say it. I don't know.
I mean,
Well,
it's supposed to help, and people, really use it and swear by it and feel like it's a good thing. I guess,
Okay.
I mean,
I can't knock it till
I
you
haven't
try
tried it, and I don't know. I might possibly try it just to see like what's up. Just like probably getting a colonic. Is it a colonic? Yeah, colonic or something. I tried that, and
I tried that.
I don't know if I liked it. That thing was a little
It was
weird.
very interesting. I mean,
I didn't think it made it worse. Like, anyway, yeah, I'm not really for the colonics. I did not go back for my second and third treatment because I know you're supposed to get like 3 treatments or whatever. Okay, but beyond that, the vagina steamer. They call them all kinds of things. All right, what else have you heard of? Ooh, it's this thing, right? They call it the rose.
Oh my God, the rose.
Have you
I've heard
seen
about
that?
the rose.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
What
I
you
don't
hear?
have it, but I've seen it. And I heard, honey, you won't need a partner.
I don't know about that.
Because you'll
but-
find a partner in the rose.
Yeah, apparently that rose be sucking and sucking and sucking.
Because they
and vibrating
also
and sucking.
have an anal insert.
Wow.
I mean, it is what it is. It's giving clitoris in the front, anal in the back. I mean, if you
double stimuli.
if you ain't got nobody around, listen, I can't judge you.
Like Raheem Devon said, Bob can't do it like I can.
Listen, Bob can't do it like
And he
I can.
right.
Here's the thing. I want the real thing. I mean, that's just me. I want to feel you.
But it's some women in the in-between. They want
Yeah, they got to get in between. The husband's away, or, what I'm saying, the boyfriend out playing games, and you want to smack that mother, and you want to take away the puss for a couple of days. That's what you use in the meantime. I'm not saying use it, but you could. I mean,
That
if you gotta
girl,
get your rocks
what's
off.
that girl who dated Lil Baby and had a baby by Lil Baby? Is it Lil Baby or baby or the baby, one of the babies.
Daniela, Danny Lee.
Danny Lee or Danny Lay. I don't know how you say it.
I don't know.
But she posted on her
Instagram.
It was like a tongue.
What was it?
But it was a tongue that was going licking up, and it was a fake tongue.
It was a fake tongue.
And she said, "Hold up, let me try to find it. Let me just see her."
She put a fake tongue.
It was a fake tongue. So I guess she had her baby and ain't getting none from the baby or little baby or whatever the baby she was dating. She posted this thing.
What did she say?
How you spell Danny Lay?
Danilei.
Okay, I forgot you wanted the spelling bee.
Yes, I want the spelling bee, people. Challenge me.
Wait a minute. I think she might have taken it down. Yeah, somebody told her like, that's not a good look, boo.
Oh, what's she doing though?
So she had this fake tongue and she just had it going. She's like, ooh, something. Y'all
had it on, or where was it placed?
Oh, she didn't show it on her. No. She just showed it moving, like the actual product.
Like what she might do at nighttime in her private time.
And she was like, basically, fellas, y'all got some competition. I'm like, never. Now with that plastic, hard looking,
keep constantly licking. I mean, hey.
I mean, it was going like.
Yeah, but that's too much. I mean, that's not realistic.
Oh, I just looked like she really
Nobody
did
does
delete
that.
it.
Nobody eats. Nobody does that.
First of all, it's not the same. First of all, it's not going to have the more. Okay, I'm not going to get into details. Okay, no. Lord Jesus,
you don't want to get into the details.
So yeah, it's a good thing you deleted that, girl. I'm glad somebody must have told you. Like, go ahead. She might have been on again. Here's the thing about social media.
Yeah.
And I can't even say it's the youngins anymore or generation whatever that generation whatever it is. It's everyone. It's like just count to 10 before you decide you want to post something sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it might not be what you should be posting.
They might got to count more than 10.
You're right. All right. We got some tips of the day. Mimi is going to give y'all some tips.
Okay, guys, ways to earn extra cash when you are working on your dream or your passion. For my entrepreneurs out there, for my artists, for my creatives, honey.
Basically,
listen,
when you're in between jobs and you need to make some coin.
Well, you need to make some coin. I have used these methods to make coin. Number one, you have Amazon. You can go and sign up with Amazon and become an Amazon affiliate and drop off packages for a one-time rate for a specific amount of hours.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing Amazon. I mean, people who just work in regular jobs too, though. So yeah, I mean, it's a good little side hustle.
It's
and
a
everything.
good side hustle. You can pick it up. You
ain't got to interact with nobody.
Yeah, I mean, the only downside maybe is because now gas prices have
Oh my
increased.
gosh, right.
You might not want to dry your gas off because I don't know if they reimbursing for the gas.
I wonder if they up the prices for those
probably not.
Things. Oh.
They're selfish and they're stingy.
Okay.
So yeah, Amazon. We have your Postmates, Grubhub, DoorDash, food delivery services. Listen, I know you guys don't want to, continuously deliver food all day, but if you have a few extra hours that you're not doing anything, maybe 2 or 3 hours, it is a great way to earn money. You can get in your car, you can turn on your app, you can go to the hot spot in the area, find you some, get some orders in, deliver them, boom, bam, boom. You can get about $80, maybe $100 by the night if you do it for a good little amount of time, 4 or 5 hours. You never know.
And for those of you who don't have cars, you can always do the WAG.
You can do the WAG
walking things,
or they even have now. You can do bicycles. You can even walk.
Who wants to walk? Bicycle and
you can send a robot.
That's not helping, but that's not helping the people. So I will say this about as far as if you don't have a dog, a dog. If you don't have a car, and if you like animals and dogs, and pets and such like that, like you can always, pet sit and all that kind of stuff. Go to the dog parks because you can always, ask people if you don't have time to do this is something I can do for you. Because I've had people approach me when I was taking Dingo to the parks, but I don't take him to the parks no more because he's so goddamn handsome. They be jealous. They be trying to attack my Dingo.
He's a scaredy dog. That's what he is.
Whatever. Anyway, we're not going to talk about Dingo. But hold up. Back to what you were saying. Didn't you see something about house sitting or house manage or something like that? Yeah, so that's something you could do too. I mean, I know there are ads out
you
there.
can definitely be a house sitter. I mean,
Have y'all seen that movie, that series?
What is it called?
Remember with the guy and the bee kept messing
Oh
with him?
yeah, man versus bee.
Yo.
You can house sit, guys.
You can house sit, but just don't be man versus bee.
It is legitimate. You can legitimately house it. I've been thinking about doing this, honey, because listen, honey, there's a lot of mansions over there in Bel Air that I'd like to house it just to get ideas for what my future home is going to be like.
That's
You know
another
what I'm
thing that
saying?
could be, yeah.
And
for
so
real.
while you building your dream, you can see your dream.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? And make a coin, baby.
And take a quick dip in their pool.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you could take a quick dip. 'Cause
I would.
It's probably can't. Yeah, that's the problem.
Why not?
They probably got cameras. I mean, they might.
So
tell-
what?
If you house sitting for a week and they gone, I mean, what they expect you to do? Just
They got
sit
the
there on
pool
mother
guys
damn-
that's coming to
on the
clean the
damn
pool
couch.
anyway.
But anyway, you can house sit. You can do that. Another good way to earn money is by gigs. If you have a extracurricular a skill, like if you can play a clown, if you can ride a unicycle, if you can play the guitar, anything that you can do.
Yeah, they do have a lot of gigs for children's
You can make
parties.
money. I recently
Actually,
came
my
across,
cousin does that.
Right.
Yeah.
Her cousin is a clown. And it's
My cousin's not a clown.
I mean, not a clown, but she goes as a clown dressed up.
And she,
for
you know,
events and
yeah.
different parties and things like that. I'm with a gig service where I recently got an opportunity to be a staff, a wait staff at a wedding. So, and they pay you, and I send them my proposal. I tell them what I want. I tell them what my deposit is. And, they decide from there if they want to choose to go with me. But it's just an opportunity to make money and still be about your craft. You can be an actor, or I've done certain gigs where people have had events and they booked me as an actor to act a certain scene out for a specific cause or whatever.
Like Halloween at a
I
Ghost
did that as
Robinson.
well.
And she was dope, y'all. I'm gonna tell you
you.
something. For real, for real.
So anyway, but yes, there's different ways to earn money. Don't feel stuck. Don't feel like you have to grind and do the 9 to 5. I mean, those jobs do pay, but
they
take up a lot of
stagnate you.
time.
They don't give you,
Yeah.
like, you don't
gotta
have
go
the
in the
freedom to
goddamn
go.
office. Ain't nobody trying to go in no goddamn office.
Come on.
I don't want to go in the office. I said it. We've been out of the office for 2 years. What the hell make you think I'm finna go back? I don't go backwards, Cletus.
She ain't supposed to be in nobody's office.
Anyway,
But she get all them damn gigs, I'm gonna tell you that.
I guess the gigs, baby. Now let me tell you something.
She get all the gigs to somebody who out here who really wants to be in somebody's
Exactly.
office at the movie filming production houses,
I'm
at
going
all
to
of
them
those
all.
best jobs.
I'm going
She's
to-
out there taking y'all jobs,
Taking the
y'all jobs, and
I
don't
ain't
even want to be
taking
there.
y'all's. It's enough for everybody.
She is no. She taking them.
Okay, I'm taking them. But my thing is listen, I know what it means to be, trying to pursue your dream.
Yeah.
And you need the funds. I've done it all. I'm not too big and I'm not too small. You see what I'm saying? I like the grocery store. I like going to the self-checkout. I don't want you to check me out. I'll check myself out.
What that got to do with getting a gig?
I like working at the register, apparently. I like to hear that ding, cling. I like that. That's just something that appeals to me. I mean, I don't know. It might sound crazy and stupid, but I'm not too big to go and rack up some stuff. Shout out to Roush. You might see me there, but at times ain't gonna get that hard. I pray they don't get that hard. Please, Jesus, don't let it get that hard.
Listen. Or you can go out here and get a trade.
Yeah.
Like massage therapy. If
Oh,
you have
yeah.
time to take those classes.
She's
I just
an
love it. I love
excellent therapist.
I love it. I only took the courses. Well, no. I took the courses when I took a break from just being in the entertainment industry. Because first of all, I love massages. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. And I took the class out of curiosity, and I always said, like, hey, you know what? What if the world goes to shit and there's no monetary thing, but you can
Right.
barter? I was
People
like, at least I
still
have
won't be
something.
stressed.
I still have a bartering thing, and people, massage is healing.
That's
in a
healing.
sense. And actually during this pandemic,
Your work picked
that's
up?
kind of what it was. But I was gainfully employed anyway. But if I wasn't, that would have been something I would have definitely done. Now,
Any of your
hands.
clients ever come on to you, get sexual? Did they want a happy ending?
Never
anytime?
anyone ever came to me with happy ending
Okay.
type thing because I don't give up that energy for one. But then
Well,
it is
yeah.
some sick people out there.
But
so what I'm
did you
saying
have a
is,
healing touch where someone might have been like, call me later?
no, I've never had that. But I did have clients who. I had plenty of clients. I'm very good at what I was doing.
Well, I wouldn't know because when my shoulder hurts, you never.
I'm a very good massage therapist. I am naturally great at it. I can't, even when I was taking the classes, it's almost like going to medical school because you have to know the ligaments, the muscles, the tendons, what attaches to here and all that stuff. I can't remember all that stuff, but I just know I feel by energy, touch, or just intuition, and I know what my areas are. So that's how I do my massages. Refer people to me. Like I did the spa
I'm
thing.
referring myself to you.
Yeah, you always do. It is an energy thing. It is a healing thing. So you want people that.
So tell the people where they could go to learn this skill. If do they need a degree? What do they need?
No, yeah, you have to take classes. I mean, you have to be licensed and certified in massage therapy. And I am a Reiki practitioner. Yes. I know a lot of people don't really mess with that because it's an energy thing, but I have healed people in doing that. So
you're healed.
I am a healer.
You're a healer. She's healed and she heals and she's healed.
My hands are good. I will say that.
So,
okay,
yes,
so come on, let's
keep
keep it moving.
You can definitely make some extra money being a massage therapist.
Yes,
go
can.
to Amazon, go to Postmates, get on those gig websites. Just type in gigs near me or gigs for people who play the guitar, gigs for people who play the clarinet near me.
You?
Yes, you can get on there and do that. I mean, trust
Is there
me.
a website or is this you just go?
You can just Google. And so,
because it's a lot of scams out there.
It's a lot of scams. You got to be smart. Listen, I can't tell the people to be smart. I can't teach them to be smart. You got to know what's going on, honey, if you're being scammed. If it just sounds too bogus, it's probably not too, like they say, if it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. And if
Don't be giving your banking information.
Don't give your banking information. Don't give any of your personal information out. I suggest I wouldn't even give my phone number because they be bombarding you with texts and spams and shit. Anyway, ain't nobody
Phones
got
get
time
a lot
for
of
that.
spam messages.
They get a lot. All right, guys, we're gonna go into this next segment, and it's called. Well, really, we don't know what it's called. It's called basically what you last watched.
What's good on TV?
Well,
should we say TV? Because it ain't TV no more. It's all about the apps and
Y'all
stuff, right?
Y'all still paying for cable?
No, ain't nobody paying for cable no more.
Honey, because I definitely ain't paying for no cable, but I feel like I'm paying for it in each app that I pay for. I'm probably paying more. But I have recently gotten to this show called Born This Way. It's on Hulu. And it came out in 2015. It's a little old, but it's not too old. And it is a show.
Do they have Lady Gaga's song? I said Lady Gaga's song is their theme song.
Is it? I don't know.
Remember, she had a song called Born This Way. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry,
I don't know. I doubt it. This show highlights the outgoing personalities and amazing abilities of 7 young adults born with Down syndrome. What do you think about when you hear the word Down syndrome?
I just remember this show back in the day that used to be on, and the main character name was Corky. I think the show might even been Corky. I don't remember, but it was a main character named Corky, and it was like a big deal because he was like one of the first famous Down syndrome actors in that time, and it made a really impact on the world. So tell us about this show, Born This Way.
Well, Born This Way is it follows these 7 young adults, okay, because they're all adults. They're all over the age of 20, and they are, coping in life, and, they want to be in relationships, and they are building friendships. Some of them are entrepreneurs. Some of them are entertainers. Some of them are just, lovers, and some are still trying to find their way.
I bet a lot of lovers, because I heard they have a hypersexual
You can learn so much from this. I learned so much from this show, I should say, because one thing I learned is they can communicate. Okay? They will tell you how they feel.
It's almost like a child who's just totally honest, huh?
Yeah, it's like a child who's totally honest. Like, if you say something to them,
and they don't like it,
They're going to tell you how they feel.
I did not like it when you said I was crazy, because one guy on there, the black guy, young black man, I got to remember his name. His name is, because I don't want to say the young black name, black man. His name is John Tucker.
Hey,
Guys,
John.
this was 2015, but John Tucker, he is a special character. I loved him especially because he was the comedian of the group. He gives you, cousin, you know what I'm saying, Larry, you know what I'm saying, that's down the line like, oh my God, he funny as heck. He's a rapper, okay? And he will tell you, honey, but because he's black and he has a black family and comes from that culture, and this other young lady is Japanese, she comes from the Japan culture. When he uses the word "you crazy," he's saying it in a way where it's known in the black community like, oh, you funny, you crazy, you stupid, you just are a peculiar person, right? Well, she doesn't like that. She doesn't like when she's being called crazy, so she called him out on it. And immediately.
Was he joking or?
He was joking, and he had to explain to her, I'm joking, basically. But their communication is on another level. They know how to deal with people. They understand the basics of life, like we said, like children. One young lady, she understands that one of the other young men is single. He's looking for a girlfriend. Well, she's looking for a boyfriend. She doesn't understand why they can't be together. She's like, do you want to start a relationship?
Just straightforward.
Just straightforward. Like, no games, no playing.
Just, hey.
And he said he wanted a woman without Down syndrome. It broke her little heart.
Oh.
She was sad. Because she was like, oh, now you want to reach for the fucking stars. And they're going
But did he find someone without it?
No, honey, he can't. I mean, I can't say he can't, but he...
Right, how you gonna say that?
Listen, his parents bought him a house. Let me tell you something. They more better off than regular folk. Let me tell you, he got him a house, honey.
We got a little flight going, a helicopter going across. Hold on,
Who
y'all.
they looking
Hold on. Gotta let this pass. It's interrupting us, y'all, but it's all good. Okay, we can go ahead.
So anyway, basically this show is heartfelt, it's heartwarming, it is a tearjerker, and it also gives you a glimpse into, it allows you to rethink, reevaluate things about your own life as a person without Down syndrome. It's very inspiring. These young people, young adults are thriving. They have businesses, and it's just
so it's really inspirational, and
it's,
also it's like, you know what, be real, because their
thing is, well, listen, I got Down syndrome, but I'm still a human. I'm still gonna live my life. I still want love.
But that dude talking about that, telling that girl, I want me a woman without Down syndrome.
He said, I want a woman without Down syndrome. He went to the daggone pool, honey. He was on a search. He said, I'm gonna find me a girlfriend today. He found a young lady. She went to the pool
did she have
with him.
Down syndrome?
She had Down syndrome.
But I thought he didn't want a woman with Down syndrome.
He's confused. He didn't want her.
He didn't want that girl.
She's a little thick.
That's wrong.
She was thickums.
Oh, well, he should have just said
but
that.
She was very nice. But let me tell you, she was a manipulator because she sat beside him and started rubbing on his shoulder.
Oh, so she wanted him more than he wanted her.
Yeah, she said, can I do this? Can I do this?
See, that hypersexuality, they do have it. Look it up, y'all. Look it up. Because I worked in a school, and then they were very hypersexual.
So does that mean that they just want to have sex all the time?
That
like
it may be a way. I have to look further into it, but it may be a way that they just express. I mean, like, look it up.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
I mean, because technically,
we're already
what
sexual,
does Down
but they're like
Down syndrome is when the chromosomes split in a pair. But when you have a Down syndrome person, it's 3 chromosomes that split. So the 2 split into another one, which makes 3. So this person is born with a 3rd chromosome, which is unlike you and me.
So they're like an alien? So is that
possibly?
What you are?
That's why they have the flat. Girl, don't play with me.
No, go ahead. Good. That's good information.
So they have, Google it, guys. Do your research about how children become Down syndrome, and they normally say it comes from the father side. And when looking at this show, you can kind of tell from the fathers.
Really?
So, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's.
Is it also when someone's older, having children?
It could be, and it's also a lack of nutrients that your body needs to have as well. But I know that the chromosomes split, which is why they
instead of 2 into 3.
Yes.
Well, you would think that would give something more to them.
They are hyper. The hyper.
Everything else
is hyper. So like this one guy, he has this irregular form of Down syndrome. I can't remember what it's called. Something that starts with an E, but basically where he's not really Down syndrome, but he has a case of it. Because he's very articulate. Yeah, he knows how to reason.
Did he have the features of?
He has it, but he's taller. You know what I'm saying? So it's his maybe didn't affect him that way, but the other ones, they're very like. People without Down syndrome, people without Down syndrome have a hard time communicating.
And they communicate. They're just totally
they communicate very. If you hurt them, they know. They tell you. This one Japanese young girl, she didn't like the word Down syndrome, because she didn't understand why God gave her that.
Wow.
She didn't understand. She was like, I don't like that word because why did God even give me this? Like she feels normal.
Yeah. I got
it. It's very so. This show, anyway, guys. I can go.
So
all
let's.
day.
You know what?
Look
up Born This Way, and if you can find any kind of communities or anything you can donate to the Down syndrome. I don't know what that is, but like do that. If you could volunteer to help or work with them,
there's a center
do that.
called Leaps and Bounds, BOUNDZ, and so this is a center where these adults can come and learn practical skills, life skills. Just organizational skills, things like that, how to live, because a lot of them struggle with moving out on their own, and their parents didn't want them to move out because they were scared, and then some of them want children.
They want to be independent.
They really want to be independent. There's one girl who's like, I just can't, my mom smothers me, and she's so honest. I love that. Anyway,
you know what's funny, you just you talking about it, and I realized when I went to this private school that I hated, and I was like discriminated. I was like the only black person. They called me a chocolate popsicle and all that stuff. But on the playground, our school was next to that age in elementary school, it was just like the special school, the special kids, but they would allow them to come and play with us on our playground. And it was this one black girl, and I just remember she had her hair in pigtails and her nose was snotty, and all of the white boys who used to tease me were teasing her and just messing with her. And I went over there and I just talked to her. I said, you know what, don't worry about them. They're just jealous. Don't even worry about it. And I gave her how old are you in like first, second grade or whatever, third grade?
Like
I don't know.
7, 8.
So I gave her the pep talk of a 7th or 8th grade, and I just that just reminded me of that. And and I wonder, where is she today? I mean, and I knew at that moment I comforted her, but she's like, I don't like what they do. I said, you know what, girl, forget them. They're stupid. They don't worry about them. They're just jealous. And it was just like, she was so sweet, and I believe that she was, at a child, you don't know. You don't notice the differences. You just see another child crying and hurting. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. If you all can volunteer and donate
Let me
or whatever.
correct myself, because I just read. I wanted to be specific.
Specific.
Girl. The main cause of Down syndrome is typically a baby is born with 46 chromosomes. Babies with Down syndrome have an extra copy of one of these chromosomes, chromosome 21. So it's still a split.
Is it a split?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they get an extra copy. So they double trouble. Maybe that's why they're so enhanced.
What? Honestly, they might be more in tune to certain things.
That's what I'm saying. We're not. Yeah. They're not. They're very loving and uplifting. And one thing I respected, and we're going to close this case. You tell us about your show. But they were talking about each other, this one girl behind her back. Mm-hmm. And then the girl came in, and the one girl ratted on him and said, John was talking about you behind your back.
That's right. Tell him.
And so John said, okay.
They don't care about that non-snitching,
John said, okay, I was talking about you behind your back, but you're crazy.
Oh, my
And so
God.
she said, John, I hate when you say I'm crazy. And he said, okay, you're doing too much. But I was talking about you. I love that.
They're just
because a bitch will be in your face. whatever, they'll try to act like they wasn't talking about you and they don't know what people talking about. Girl, I would never.
When did you have
whole
this
time
incident?
they're liars.
When did this happen?
I'm just saying people lie. They lie. But the people in the Down syndrome, he said, listen, I ain't gonna
Women lie, men
I was
lie,
talking
numbers
about
don't
you,
lie.
girl, because you're crazy.
Yo. Hey, y'all. So this has been great. This has been lovely. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for downloading. Thank y'all for just, tapping in with us. At some point, we're going to open up some lines and have some guests come in. So, we just
we're going to make this a little more interesting. We really love you guys.
No, it's very interesting. It's going to get even more.
That's why I said more interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in, for joining in with us. We love you guys for your support, for your listening ears. Let us know about some topics that maybe you want to hear about. Is there any questions that you may have? Yeah, if you need an opinion or anything that you want to hear, maybe we could do some research on some stuff. If you want to call in, later we'll figure out how to have some callers to make this a little more spicy.
Hit us up on Instagram, DM us.
Yes, and DM us. And shout out to Yaya Abdul Mateen II.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all, listen.
I love you.
On that note, I think the next topic we're going to start off with on our next show is
Hollywood pedophilia.
Ooh, child. I don't know if y'all seen this documentary, but we're going to talk about it. I'm going to tell y'all what it is on the next show.
And hopefully I'll talk to you soon, Yaya. I love you.
First of all, you didn't want to tell Yaya how to pronounce your name on the last show.
It doesn't matter, but he knows what I'm Yaya or anybody near Yaya. Tell him.
Yaya, she didn't like that barrette in your hair.
I didn't. Don't do that. Yaya, I love you. I love every bit of you, baby. Wear another one. I'm in your corner, daddy. Zaddy.
Until next time, y'all. Peace. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game. That's who I made my wife. Said I die alone, I told that bitch she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of stripes. Don't know a nigga like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fade, you can pull my file yourself. Spy raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Look, damn right I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, shit I might got killed. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala.